And here we go. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Robert's English Classroom. And today I have a business English lesson about brands and branding. Now, what is a brand? A brand is when a company sells a product or sells a service, but then they use these pictures or they use music or sounds so that you can see that and know what the company sells or what the company does. So let's take a look down here at this G. Do you know what that is? That's Google. So when you see the G, you think, oh, that's Google, that's the internet. Here's YouTube's logo, and then this Apple is Microsoft, not Microsoft, is Apple. So Apple iPhones and iPads. So this is what branding is, and companies like to brand because they want you to know their product, all right? So I'm going to ask you, what brands do you know? What come to mind, okay? So today's lesson is all about brands and vocabulary, about brands. Let's go. Okay, so let's keep going here with my next section. Oh, let me get this up only by myself. What I've done is I've written a paragraph that's going to use the vocabulary today. So I've got brands, branding, brand image, brand awareness, brand loyalty, and brand stretching. So let me read this quickly to you, and then I'm going to teach you the words, and then you can go back and test yourself. So people all over the world recognize brands. This is because companies are very good at branding their names using advertisements, social media, and promotions. When companies become successful at building a brand image, they hope to get brand awareness from customers like you. Companies then hope you will try their product, like it, and buy the product again and again. This is called brand loyalty. When a company has brand loyalty, they can then add new products to their business by brand stretching. So what you can do is stop the video, read that, practice it, and if there's no words that you know, well, here they are. Here we can you can learn them here. So the first word will be brand loyalty. Okay, so what is brand loyalty? Brand loyalty means when a customer usually buys the same brand again and again. So think about yourself. Is there something that you buy or a kind of restaurant you go to or some clothes that you buy that you always will go and buy that brand? Okay, now one example for me is Apple. All right, I like Apple phones. If this phone breaks or it gets old and slows down, I will most likely go buy another iPhone. So I have brand loyalty to iPhones. But also for restaurants, like maybe a company like KFC or Coca-Cola, do you always feel like, oh, I only drink Coca-Cola, and so that's what you'll drink? Well, that's also brand loyalty. So here's an example here. He only buys cars made by BMW because he has brand loyalty towards them. Maybe you are a BMW fan and that's the only car you're gonna buy. So you have BMW brand loyalty. So think about it. Like, what brand loyalty do you have? And most of us, I think, have some loyalty to certain brands. Okay. All right. So the next one here, take a look. I've got brand image. Okay, brand image. Now, look at this woman walking with the bags. She's in Europe, maybe, looks fashionable. What do you think about when you see her? And are there any brands that you think about when you see this woman that she might be wearing or just bought some things from there, some kind of clothes or accessories? An image, a brand image, is what a company wants you to think about when you see the brand, the feeling you get when you see a brand. That brand cool? Is that brand sexy? Is that brand safe or reliable? Is it trendy? Is that brand expensive? Oh, that brand is too cheap. Okay, so brands, and when a company brands their brand, they're going to want you to kind of think a certain way about their company. So I put down here, what is the brand image of LV, Louis Vuitton? Louis Vuitton, I would say like is kind of trendy, expensive, cool, fashionable. All right. So these are the brands that this is the feeling Louis Vuitton wants to give you. And that's the brand image that they're selling to you. Okay. Next one. Now take a look at the picture here. And the woman's drinking and eating. When you see her right now with this red, she has the red container, there, the red container with the yellow M. Right away, do you know what that is? Right? It's McDonald's, okay? And you know that because you have, there it is again, brand awareness. Now, brand awareness is when a company wants to show you something from their company, and then right away you can recognize it. Now, that McDonald's is red with a yellow M. It doesn't say McDonald's, but you know it's McDonald's. And that means they have done a good job making you aware of their brand. And many, many companies do that. If you think about it in your day, how many brands are you aware of? How much brand awareness do you have? All right. So brand awareness is how well you recognize a brand. And I'll say like Apple and YouTube have large brand awareness, and McDonald's brand awareness is international. And you could go to many countries around the world and people will recognize that M, that red and that yellow M. That is very good brand awareness. All right. Our last one here. And let me get my let me get my picture off here. This word is called brand stretching. All right, so I put up here Walt Disney. Many of us recognize Disney. Now, Disney, a long time ago, they were just Mickey Mouse and cartoons and Disneyland. But now, over time, look at how much Disney does. Okay, they have stretched their brand. They do ESPN Sports. They have cruises. They have hotels and resorts. They make movies. They have a TV show. They do superhero movies. All right. And if we know the word stretch, stretch means to pull longer. So companies do brand stretching because they want to grow their company. And if they are making, for example, if they have a cruise, a Disney cruise that you can go on, and you'll think, oh, Disney. Oh, well, Disney is a good brand. I know that brand. Maybe I'll try their cruises. So brand stretching allows a company to grow their business, which is what they want to do over time. And here we go. Brand stretching. When a company makes different kinds of products, but they use the same brand name. Disney makes movies, has theme parks, and owns sports TV channels. They have done a lot of brand stretching. Okay, so there we go. And we'll move back to, right, so good. Now we're back to our paragraph. So how much do you understand now? I'll read it very quickly again. Again, you can stop the video and you can practice yourself. So people all over the world recognize brands. This is because companies are very good at branding their names using advertisements, social media, and promotions. When companies become successful at building a brand image, they hope to get brand awareness from customers like you. Companies then hope you will try their product, like it, and buy the product again and again. This is called brand loyalty. When a company has brand loyalty, they can then add new products to their business by brand stretching. So go ahead and practice that and see if you can understand it. If you have a question, leave it in the comment box. And hey, I'd like some brand loyalty also. Subscribe to my channel, give a thumbs up. Then you'll always know when I make a new lesson and you can follow it. That's brand loyalty as well. Okay. All right. And the last thing here is I gave you a quiz if you want to test yourself on those 5 words and what they mean. Everybody, have a great day, and I will see you in the next lesson. Well, goodbye.